introduce to you, coming into the catwalk zone this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, Lynette. Now, Lynette has been the marketing coordinator for the libraries for 3 years, and her favourite book is Salamander by Thomas Wharton, and her favourite pastime is drinking copious amounts of English breakfast tea. Her one wish would be that people were unselfish enough for communism to work, and if she ruled the world, her first decree would be for bullies to be banned from the ruling countries. Lynette is wearing a blue suit, gloves and custom-made silver silica lamplighter shoes. Perfect for a petite figure. With an outfit like this, you too could feel at home in Paris. But for a pink chin with Jackie up. Lynette, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like that guy from The Price is Right, you know, that does the voiceovers. Here we go. Celia. Celia hasn't left the library for 10 years, ladies and gentlemen. And she's a senior library assistant. Her favourite book is Why Women Need Chocolate by Deborah Waterhouse. And her favourite pastime is dancing. If Cecilia had one wish, it would be for world peace. And if she was ever left in charge of the planet, she'd give everybody a paid public holiday. I like that. Cecilia's wearing a beautiful 1950s copper and coffee brocade dress by Palmer of New Zealand with button-down fastening and unusual swag detailing around the hips. Perfect for a garden party. Her look is completed top to toe by a taupe deco hat, vintage horn-rimmed spectacles, ivory crochet gloves, and a gold and pink embossed skull clutch, plus the open suede and snakeskin shoes. Cecilia! Please, to Daisy May. She's fresh off the boat. She's become a shelving assistant for 3 whole weeks here at Dunedin. Give it up. Her favourite book is Gone with the Wind by Margaret Mitchell, and her favourite pastime is just, kind of frolicking about. If she had one wish, she'd ask for a huge field of flowers because she wants to frolic about with a bit more wine. And if she ruled the world, she'd give everybody a fluffy animal. 1950s cotton summer frock with generous pockets and epaulette detailing, perfect for the flattering hourglass figure frolicking about. The fabric has been cleverly cut to enhance all your finest features as you frolic about. Now, this beautiful sundress has been paired with a vintage wide brim straw hat and the bare feet you'll see there, ladies and gentlemen, all for better frolicking about. Please give a warm library good afternoon to Emma. Emma was born in the lips of the Dunedin City Library and raised by librarians on their tea breaks. So we have no idea how long Emma has been here for, but now she has to earn her keep, so she works here as the shelving coordinator. Her favourite book is a Mills and Boon one Dance for the Cowboy by Elliot. Anybody know that one? No, I see a few lots there. And her favourite pastime is lassoing elderly patrons who go just way too fast here on their mobility skills. If she had one wish, it would be for a young gun to whisk her off the mountains, and if she ruled the world, everybody would have to wear a Stetson. Emma is looking mighty fine in a 1950s gingham cotton two-piece dress and topped by Seville, and her favourite shoes and boots are a red neckerchief. Well done. So good afternoon to Elizabeth. Elizabeth's a newbie library assistant despite almost being here for 3 years. Her favourite book is The Hours by Michael Cunningham, and she's got many pastimes, too many to pick just one. If she had one wish, it would be for a team of people to assist her in her second life as an artist or activist, and if she ruled the world, her first decree would be food and water for everybody. Elizabeth looks striking this afternoon in a bold, full-length cotton coat from the 1960s. The severe tailoring and rural work collar and hem accentuate her height. And this is paired with a simple black singlet and 1970s bias cut, which accentuate the skirt and ivory. If you have an arch nemesis that you need to upstage, then this is the coat for you. James was found on the roof of the library this very morning being stuck in a time warp and projected right here and now to the future. How cool is that? His favourite book is A Clockwork Orange by Anthony Burgess, and he wishes that he knew how to get there. If James ruled the world, he'd make time travel just that little bit more predictable, you know, because it really is a little bit long. James is ready to be shot out of his cabin today, thanks to fantastic complete with star, spangled banner, chin strap and the USA safety standards. His Italian 1970s pinstripe body shoes complemented by a denim jacket of the same era, 80s skinny jeans with a dome-matching pocket and his favourite high-top sneakers. Well done, James! It's hard to believe, you know, but we found Elliot on the same roof as James this year. Now, he has to come from a completely different dimension of space, but here he is. And his favourite book is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. And right now, we have one wish. He's after beef jerky. So has anybody got any beef jerky? Elliot is wearing a Miller western wear shirt in red polycotton with white pipe detail on the pockets and full dome fastenings. The checkered shoulder pads accentuate his broadly manly shoulders, which currently have a 1970s mugly leather-wear jacket casually slung over those broadly manly shoulders. This iconic-looking piece of clothing was crafted in Christchurch from tan leather and has fully covered buttons and eyelets with an eye-catching pattern lining. His ankle cowboy boots complete the look. They come all the way from Wales. Oh, Ralph, say hello to Ralph. This is the guy you've been waiting for. Look at this. The shelving assistant of almost 3 years. His favourite book is Ellington Boulevard by Adam Langer. His favourite pastime, playing the trumpet. And he wishes he had a day job. And if he ruled the world, he'd abolish the sports segment of the TV news, because they've already got all those TV shows. Why do they need the sports segment? Ralph was looking debonair in a 1940s Hallenstein double-breasted wool jacket and a herringbone tweed. Beneath he sports a Belvedere Statesman shirt with an SK striped wool tie and Fletcher Jones trousers in worsted tweed. His look is finished with a dark green silk handkerchief in his breast pocket and a pure wool scarf with a satin paisley look. Big round of applause. I've been waiting a long time to do this. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the Library Services Manager, Mr. Bernie Hawke. He's the manager of the library. Australia to join us, which is our gain and their loss. His favourite book is the autobiography of a yogi by Paramahansa Yogananda. His pastime is, yes you guessed it, reading. If he had one wish, it would be for everybody to have the opportunity to visit and use a public library. And if he ruled the world, his first decree would be that all the world's children were provided with a safe and healthy home and the opportunity to learn to read. Who is the king of the catwalk tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is an Executive Supreme dinner jacket with satin collar and pocket trim, made in England from the finest wool and mohair. Its classic single-breasted design, elegant single-button fastening make it perfect for the James Bond runners. Well, you know, the seasons are changing. Say hello to autumn. Autumn emerged out of a children's picture book last year. We found her wandering amongst the shelves looking for 7 vertical giant blackmails. Her favourite book is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs by Brothers Grimm, but she insists it's an autobiography. Really, it is. She is an excellent shelver, but we do keep finding fairy tales being refiled in the non-fiction section, which is really annoying. It happens only from time to time. Her favourite pastime is eating apples, and the daughter had one wish of her to wake up in the arms of a handsome prince. And if she ruled the world, her first degree would be to bash those wicked stepmothers from her. She's looking truly beautiful today in a full-length lilac brocade, ball gown, and climbing wildflower detail. Look at it there, up it goes. Climbing. The sweetheart neckline and slim-fitting bodice are accentuated with intricate pleated detailing. And the full skirt is just perfect, according to the script in front of me, for being dramatically swept off your feet before going to the ball. Perhaps the ground floor of the library on a nice autumn march day. Give it up for autumn, ladies and gentlemen. She is a senior library assistant and has been here at the library for 17 years. She's seen so many books in that time it's impossible for her to pick a favourite, so she just enjoys whatever she's reading at the present time. And her favourite pastime is drinking the red wine. It's a nice pastime. One wish it would be for world peace and maybe cheaper red wine. And if she ruled the world, her first decree would be that everybody had enough to eat. She's looking statuesque in the 1960s Empire line, Siltex shift gown in duck egg blue. The broad diamante and gold cord embroidery around the neckline just transformed this piece, don't you feel? From a simple, elegant dress to a dramatic piece of evening wear. Bam! There it is. If you feel like conquering an empire or two over a three-course dinner or a cocktail or three, then this is the dress for you. Okay, Jackie is in the house with us this afternoon, and her favourite icon, Jackie O. Wouldn't that dress a bit more like Marilyn M? Jackie is a collection specialist here at the City Library. She's been here since the 21st century kicked in, and her favourite book is Are You a Jackie or a Marilyn? Right, here. And if she wishes she had just more time to handle her ongoing identity crisis, that would be nice. If she ruled the world, her first decree would be for no more songs to be written about Marilyn Monroe or the Kennedys. So sorry, Sir Elton, but Jackie says no. Jackie is wearing a genuine piece of fashion history. This 1950s party dress is both sweet and seductive. The black silk chiffon overlay is gathered in at the waist to create movement in the skirt. Then this hand-sewn sequin and bead decoration on the bodice, oh la la, while the underlying bodice is sculpted out of authentic gold linen to create a corseted finish. Her look is completed thanks to those 1950s gold and cream lurex elbow-length gloves and Fabia lace and glossed silver stilettos. Jackie O.
A second away.
Well, good afternoon, Davina Demure. Davina has been the self-appointed head honcho of the library since the post-modernist era began, and her favourite book is Ukuleles for Dummies. Her favourite pastime is swishing, and if she had one wish, it would be for fabulosity, yeah! If she ruled the world, it would be to bamboozle all of us by demanding, and I quote, one leg, both the same, and twice on Tuesdays. Davina is looking far more demure, far from demure, in a double-breasted, ruby-crushed silk velvet evening jacket with brass filigree dome buttons and luxurious quilted collar. This piece will give you the power to slide down corridors and part crowds, or swish. Give us a swish. Oh, swish. Beneath the smoothness of the velvet is contrasted by a beautifully sequined and beaded top and sequined 80s skirt with a crushed satin lining. You see it? Okay, good. Black stilettos with black sequin detailing complete her swishing look. Davinia, ladies and gentlemen. And last but not least, please welcome Linda. Linda is the head of collection services here at the library, and you really don't want to know how long she's been here for. And perhaps not is Linda. Her favourite book at the moment is Julian Assange, the unauthorised autobiography, and her favourite pastime is hunting for treasure. And if Linda had one wish, it would be to be able to teleport herself all over the world. And if she ruled this planet of ours, she'd order everybody to be nice to one another. She's looking dramatic, don't you agree? In a full-length silk velvet evening coat like T.A. Chapman & Co. Milwaukee, USA. The genuine silk lining only adds to the luxury of this piece, while the high gathered shoulders and mandarin colours accentuate the height, long line even. Ladies and gentlemen, head of collection services, Linda. Fantastic, aren't they stunning? Oh, everyone's getting excited, man. This is great. Well, let's bring them all back out again for a nice flourish, the finale flourish. So please, as our models make their way towards the catwalk again, just give them a nice warm round of applause and gaze at the beauty.